A few years ago, a very famous theatrical producer, who many of you know if you watch this channel on a regular basis, sadly we lost a few months back, good friend of mine, Bill Kenwright. He called me up one Sunday morning and he said, "Neil, are you free?" And I said, "Well, what are you doing, Bill? What's the deal?" And he said, "Listen, I've got somebody in town who just wants to walk around the London Palladium while it's closed and just feel the greats." Now, for anybody who's in the theatrical world, you'll know exactly what I mean. And for anybody who just loves theatre or indeed, show business, you get the picture. The person in question was a man who is himself a superstar. And literally, Barry Manilow, along with Bill Kenwright, sadly, I couldn't make it because I was literally on air with the channel. Annoying, isn't it, when these things happen? But they literally went around the London Palladium as it was all closed because Barry Manilow wanted to literally wander around and feel all the greats that have stood on that wonderful stage for so many years. The likes of Wilson, Keppel and Betty. Yes, Max Miller, Carmen Miranda, Frank Sinatra, Jack Benny. Anybody who's anybody has literally stood on the London Palladium stage. And apparently it was at this point that Barry made a momentous decision. And that now has come to fruition. Let me explain. Morning, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll have a quick wave. You're all right, not bad, thank you. Yes, well, I'm hiding here now. All the pollen's now attacking me. Yes, there's no escape, is there? I bet you think, oh gosh, that Neil never stops up moaning, do you? But it's good for it. We can have a moan because it's just you and me, isn't it? Well, this is the thing. We wouldn't want the world to know, would we? No, it's like anything, isn't it? When you get caught out not looking your best, you know what I mean? You sneak out, don't you? Think, I'll just do a quick bit of shopping. Somebody spots you. It's a nightmare, isn't it? Never when you're looking your best. And you always see everybody you know when you don't look your best. Have you noticed that? Now, somebody who always looks his best to me is none other than the singing superstar sensation Barry Manilow, currently residing for many nights at the world famous London Palladium. Barry very kindly invited me to his opening night, but I decided sadly that I couldn't attend because of having this cold. I didn't want to give it to other people, and I didn't want to make it worse by being in a room full of people that are all going to be germified. I know, this is the thing, isn't it, when you get caught out. Why is Barry doing his very last London appearance? Well, we hope it's not his last. And the thing with superstars is, they always claim that, don't we? How many final tours did Frank Sinatra actually go on? You know what I'm saying? What's interesting about this story is that, yes, Bill Kenwright, the famous theatre producer, and Barry went around the London Palladium. And Barry said if he ever wanted to end his UK career, it would be in this venue. Now, I've known Barry Manilow for over, quite a few years, way back, of course, starting out with his wonderful musical Copacabana in the heart of London's West End. He is a musical genius in my book. What I like about Barry, and I'd love to know your thoughts on this too, is he gives a lot, doesn't he, to his audience. I think that's what I like. He knows what they want, and it's the hits, everything from It's a Miracle to I Write the Songs, Could It Be Magic, all of those sort of stuff. And literally, he knows what the audience want to see, he cares about them, and they care about him. That's what's made him a superstar for so many years. I didn't realise until I very first interviewed him, long after I'd worked with him professionally, I might point out, that he got his break writing jingles. That's where he really made a lot of his money. He just wanted to be a jingle writer, had no plans to become a pop mega star, which of course he became. So for those of you that are saying, what was the show like? I sent along a trusty friend who was lucky enough to get a couple of these snaps to let me know what it was. And they said it literally was the very best of show business. Now, all you can hope for is that Barry is not telling the truth and will come back at some point, but we all have a time, don't we? And Barry's reaching an age now where even he says it takes a lot of energy to put on that style of show. But boy, what a show. And if you are lucky enough to have tickets to see Barry Manilow now at the London Palladium, you are in for a magical moment of a showbiz treat. I wanted to share it with you. I'm not endorsed, I'm not an ambassador, I'm not being paid, but the greats sometimes get overlooked. And it's interesting, even though he opened up, not much publicity at all, but given the fact that he sold out umpteen nights at the famous London Palladium, why does he need the media? Neil Sean, Hyde Park, London.